The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Angie here filling in for the Hauraki Big Show, fellas, who are currently
At Beervana 2026, it's Jace, Mike and Keyzie from the Hauraki Big Show.
Oh, g'day, you mere bastards. It's the fellas live from Beervana, and as you can probably hear in the background there, she is absolutely pumping here, Mogi. It's going off.
Mate, can I say it's like being in a madhouse. I feel like my brain's going to explode. I've got 800 different types of music, and they're all coming at me at once.
Yes.
But I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here alive.
Yeah, well, it's definitely got that vibe about it, actually, Mogi. But as always, it's a great setup, as you'd imagine, being a beer festival. There's a lot of beer stalls. There's some food stalls. I did notice an oyster stall, which I'll be hitting very, very shortly. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty magnificent joint, and it just seems to get bigger and bigger every single year. We see things each year that we haven't seen the year before, but I tell you what, there's plenty of, as you say, Jason, backbones and brews.
Yeah, mate. Well, I tell you what, is this your first time at Beervana, Puds, by the way?
It's not my first... Oh, g'day, fellas. It's certainly not my first time here. I think a couple of years ago I was here with you guys. Obviously, Keyzie not here. It was a great warm-up last night at Bethel Woods, Tuatara. It was. Brewing held us down for that one, and it was a ripper, wasn't it? It was a great little warm-up. Shout out to them for having us.
Fantastic.
It was really good. I had a few beers. I've got a slight hangover today, not too bad, more a lack of sleep. But probably got about 8 beers in, I reckon, last night, and that'll do you. 8 beers and a margarita and a shot.
Yeah, well, I could tell by the end of the show yesterday, actually, that people were in a very, very good mood. Yes. So I scarp it pretty quickly. And it's not that I'm an antisocial person. It's just I can't be asked with that sort of carry-on at my age.
No, absolutely. And fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
You can check out all the carnage over on the Hauraki Big Show socials. Follow them on Instagram and, of course, beervana.co.nz if you want to get yourself some tickets for the weekend. Now we're heading to your number 410 on our greatest of all-time countdown, a song about key parties. Although lead singer of Incubus Brandon Boyd does say that he is infamous for never going out.
I have to say, if I went out after one of our shows, that is a small miracle in and of itself, because I'm infamous in our band camp for almost never, ever, ever going out, ever.
Here's Incubus. Are you in on Hauraki?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
How the hey is that song 51? Bruce Springsteen on Hauraki, Born to Run, your number 409 on our greatest of all-time countdown. Although it's had a fall. He's of that age. He's had a fall. 208 places he's gone down from last year. But, I mean, he's used to, not doing so well. His first 2 albums he released, they were absolute commercial flops. And he came back in 75 with that album right there, Born to Run. Boom. Total success, and he's never looked back, let's be honest. Angie here filling in for the Hauraki Big Show, fellas. They've been hanging out in Henry Stadium for Beervana. I'll be playing back some of those escapades after these messages. I am going to be giving away, of course, $100. Listen out for your cue to call during the GOAT countdown. For an instant $100, put 0800 Hauraki into your speed dial, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hauraki. I feel like the Black Crows aren't old enough to have had a fall, but they are. They're down the fall in 231 places, that tune from last year. Black Crows, She Talks to Angels, 407 on our greatest of all-time countdown. Angie here filling in for the Hauraki Big Show, fellas. Keyzie, Minogue and Jace have been larking about at Henry Stadium for Beervana in Wellington.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. It's the fellas at Beervana, and as you can hear in the background there, she is pumping. Hey, by the way, if you are in Wellington, come on down to the little Hauraki section. We've got a silent throbber happening there, Mogi.
We have, mate. We were straight in there, weren't we? Yeah. Having a little boogie there, cutting some shapes.
Oh, mate, you were on fire. I found your dance actually quite erotic, if I'm being honest.
Well, I'm a sexual man.
Yes.
Certainly, it's always there just bubbling away, and I think you felt the full wrath, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you, in my heyday, that would have drawn me to you like a moth to a flame. Those were the... go and check out the Instagram if you're wondering what I'm talking about. They were the sort of moves, it just oozed virility.
Absolutely.
It oozed sexuality.
And I'll put it to you this way, Jace. Those are the kinds of moves that make it very clear to any potential mate that I'm a magnificent lover.
Yes.
And you just mean your mate, Jace, eh?
I've got a little story to tell, actually, from Beervana.
Oh, yes.
We had a lovely lady come up to us and say, can I give you guys a hug, because I'm a huge fan.
And she gave me a big hug. Oh, she was over the moon, and then she hugged you, Jace.
She hugged me, and she said into my ear, I had a naughty dream about you. So, look, if people want to have erotic dreams about me, who am I to stop them?
Can't be helped.
Can't be helped.
No.
Going on today and tomorrow. If you're around Wellington, beervana.co.nz. Go get your tickets, mate. Now, we're going to go to your number 406 on the GOAT Countdown this year from an album that just turned 30 years old. And actually, Fiona Apple is back making new music for 2026. But you voted this in at 406. It's Criminal on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
From 91's Woodface, it's Crowded House Weather with you on the GOAT Countdown, your number 405. And of course, the Hauraki Big Show fellas have been larking about in Wellington, Beervana, Henry Stadium, no less.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, you massive backbones. It's the fellas live from Beervana. And what I can tell you is they've officially opened the gates for this session, and people are absolutely flooding in.
Yes.
It's like a parade, isn't it? Now,
pouring in. Everybody's walking past. We're sort of like a little sideshow here. People sort of wandering past. They're staring at us. Trying to approach on occasion, taking photos from afar, Jace.
Yes, they should.
And I'll tell you what, there's some real lids here, some real heads.
What does that mean, by the way?
Well, it kind of means that a lot of these people haven't seen the sun for a long time.
I completely disagree with both of you. I think everybody at Beervana is beautiful. They're all
You've been on the ecstasy, You've been on the ecstasy tablets. So you're absolutely off your head at the moment.
You're the out of control pucks.
It is on for young and old.
You've been dabbling with the diddlies.
Oh my goodness. It is on for young and old, and everybody here has one love, and that is beer and local breweries. There's a hell of a lot going on. There's a lot of lights and stuff too, yeah?
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Absolute legend in a fedora there. Is that what you guys are drinking?
That's a great fit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What a legend.
When we come back, we've got to address an issue that's happened from last night's show. An absolute shocker.
And also, if you want to get amongst Beervana, maybe get your tickets for this time if there's any bloody left.
Yeah.
Or even in future, beervana.co.nz. They're hosting us here.
Look, I'll be playing back some more of the escapades at Beervana after 5 o'clock. The GOAT will be continuing after 5 as well. And what I realised I have not done yet is give away the $100.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tell you what, looking back at that music video clip, it's nuts, because I reckon the average age is about 18 for the dudes in Supergroup. That's crazy to think. You got to know on Hauraki, your number 401 on our greatest of all-time countdown, which is back again from Monday at 8 a.m. But of course, I did give away some cash.
The Radio Hauraki GOAT Countdown. Music snobbery with financial benefits.
Now, Shannon, Auckland, you've got plans this weekend, yeah?
We're going to go ride our bikes down on Riverhead Forest. I think that's going to be pretty exciting.
Oh, choice. Mate, you called up at just the right time. $100, all yours.
Thank you so much.
The GOAT, as I said, returning Monday, 8 a.m, more chances to win cash. Coming up here not too far off, catching up with what the Hauraki Big Show fellas have been up to at Beervana. Here's Queens, Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki. At Beervana 2026, it's Jace, Mike and Keyzie from the Hauraki Big Show.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. It's the fellas live from Beervana. We've had a bit of a tour around, haven't we, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Bloody, as you'd imagine, at a beer festival, there's a lot of beer stalls. One of the stalls is Panhead, and we've got Kyle from Panhead to have a bit of a chitty chat with us. How you going, Kyle? How's life?
Oh, not too bad, mate.
Yes.
Just crushed back a monster and preparation for today, because you've got to think about how you want to show up as well. So it's months of planning. You got agencies behind designing the stand. You got to decide what beer to bring. You got to decide how you want to represent yourself. So months of planning. The setup is actually pretty quick. It's a few days setup. But yeah, I think the thought that goes into it is massive.
I was going to say, Kyle, obviously there's a lot of beer stalls here. One of the big challenges for you guys is differentiating yourself. You know what I mean? Giving something unique to the punters.
Yeah, it is a challenge. You got so many cool stands here, so many cool beers, cool brands. Like, how do you differentiate yourself? Like, you just got to show up authentically to your brand.
Yes.
If you don't do that, then you kind of do blend in a bit. So yeah, that's why I say it takes months of planning.
Have you thought of doing it nude?
That's actually a great shout, Jace.
El Natural.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And obviously this is good for business. It gets your name out there. Specifically at this festival, I mean, how do you guys go? Is it a boon for you?
It's really cool to be here. Like, last year we weren't here, which was a bit of a shame. We had people asking about us.
Yes.
Like, people love coming to the Panhead stand and, you know, seeing the supercharger on tap, seeing our beer, seeing our brand. So for us, it's like being part of the community. Not necessarily to get the name out there, because a lot of people know Panhead, but it's just good to show up for your local fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Kyle, have you had a wander around yourself? Have you noticed anything that obviously you're back in Panhead till the day you die, but is there anything else around here that's caught your eye?
Honestly, I think the Duncan stand looks pretty cool with their interesting style. Their blow-up things look pretty bloody cool. Searchlight is a little brewery from Queenstown. They've shown up. They're pouring some fucking really tasty beers. Urban Old as well. Like, I think they're pretty cool stand, good style, and really cool people as well. So, like,
I mean, you say that. I mean, secretly you really hate them, though, don't you? You're saying,
friendly competition, mate.
Hey, well, Kyle, mate, thanks so much for joining us, and all the best for this next couple of days.
Yeah, that's right. If you're at Beervana, go and see the fellas over at Panhead.
Draw beers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys.
Tickets from beervana.co.nz if you want to get amongst. Get amongst. And look, if you missed them in action, you can catch up with them all on the Radio Hauraki socials if you're okay with getting a bit of FOMO. I'll tell you what, Bethel's Creek looked bloomin' awesome last night. MGMT right here got the raconteurs for you next.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hauraki, potentially the most, hang on, thank you, un-rock and roll song ever for the raconteurs. A song about having a stable home life and marrying someone who'll support you. Wouldn't hear the Rolling Stones singing about that. Steady as she goes on Hauraki. Now, of course, the GOAT countdown has been going on all week. In case you missed some of it from earlier today.
500, The Cult. She sells sanctuaries. 490, Dragon, April Sun in Cuba. 480, Tame Impala, feels like we only go backwards. 470, Oasis, some might say. Number 460, Bush, Come Down. 450, U2, Angel of Harlem. Number 440, The Angels, No Secret. Number 430, Tame Impala, Let It Happen. 420, Oasis, Roll With It. You gotta roll with it, you gotta take it time, you gotta say what you say. Number 410, Incubus, Are You In? 401, Super Groove, You Gotta Know.
You got to know to understand.
There we have it, a wee taster from number 500 to 401 that we got through today. The GOAT Countdown back Monday, 8 a.m. Next, more of Jason Hoyte, Keyzie, Minogue from Wellington's Beervana.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tip monkeys, I bet you look good on the dance floor on Hauraki. Angie here, filling in for the Hauraki Big Show. They're down at Beervana, well they have been. The next session of Beervana is going off from 6 p.m. till 11 o'clock tonight. Tickets from beervana.co.nz. Now, if you're looking at some of the acts playing, you've got the Wellington Sea Shanty Society. The dance floor is going to be swinging. Warwick and the Wankers. Although it's a one-man band, so I'm not quite sure. There's Warwick. I don't know who the Wankers are. Is that us? The Hauraki Big Show fellas prepared this earlier.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. It's the fellas live from Beervana now. It is going off.
Absolutely.
It is. And they've got a bit of a mist sort of.
They hear.
It's very.
I thought there was somebody vaping, but there is a.
He
was down there.
Yeah, he's doing that sort of. Yeah, he's not supposed to in here, but he was anyway.
Now listen. Last night's show, there was a bit of controversy.
Oh my God.
It's fair to say that Keyzie was in still, I think, birthday celebration mode.
Yeah.
He'd had a few beersies.
He had.
And when you're doing a live show like that, the adrenaline tends to pump out of you. But I feel like last night, Mogi, I don't know your view on it, that old Keyzie overstepped the mark.
Look, he, for no apparent reason, really, just completely out of the blue, started verbally abusing the audience. If I can remember correctly, he said they could get effed.
Yeah, he said go F yourself.
Go F yourselves.
And he apologised in advance, which really didn't soften the blow, I'll say that much.
No. So, I don't really know what's going on with Keyzie. I've been worried about him for a while. I don't know what's happening in his marriage, but certainly it's no place to air that kind of an attitude. I am absolutely shocked, in all honesty. I thought one of us might inadvertently drop one at some point, but I don't think Keyzie's thought this through, because there's going to be a conversation with the brass come Monday.
Yeah.
100%.
Look, can I just say...
This is not a slip of the tongue.
No,
I think you mentioned something very important there, Mogi, his marriage.
Thank you.
And I don't know about you guys, but this weekend for his marriage feels like make or break for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, he can be excused. He's feeling the pressure of that.
Well, when you go away on a romantic weekend, Jace, there's a pressure to perform.
Yeah, totally.
I worry about Keyzie's ability in that area at the best of times.
Yeah, he's not good under pressure. He's not good under pressure.
Sorry, you guys don't think any of this has anything to do with the T-shirt that he got given that had your face on it, Jason, and everybody was trying to get him to take it off?
Whatever would incinerate him.
Well, the thing about it is, he Donald Ducks around the place, doesn't he? Keyzie's a never nude. So when he wanders around at home, he walks around with a T-shirt on.
Yes.
So he can hide his upstairs and his downstairs as well.
Well, there's not much to hide, to be fair.
I feel like the wheels are starting to fall off. The next session, as I said, 6 p.m. tonight, and then back again tomorrow from 11 at Henry Stadium in Wellington. Going to squeeze in some pixies for you soon. Here's Temple of the Dog.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki at Beervana 2026. It's Jace, Mike and Keyzie from the Hauraki Big Show.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, you massive backbones. Well, we've just done another lap, fellas. And I can say at the moment I've got 6 very, very plump, juicy oysters sitting right at the pit of my stomach at the moment.
They look very juicy, the oysters. How did you rate them?
Oh, look, they were impressive, actually, because often you get the sort of Pacific oyster, which is very shallow mode. Yes. Very stringy often. These were plump. They were full. Just a squirt of lemon juice there and a little vinaigrette.
Yes.
It was the bomb. What did you guys eat?
I've only ever had one oyster in my life. I went to Tuatara, our mates that brought us down to Bethel Woods last night, and I got a espresso stoutini.
Oh, how good.
A nitro espresso stoutini. I didn't realise it was 8.2%, but it's delicious, so I'm sitting on it comfortably.
It's a great setup.
I think it's the best one yet.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It is the best weather. It is it's certainly not as cold, and the people are right into it. It's full, but it's not messy.
Yes.
You know, sometimes people, as you say, Pugs, here, they can be a little bit irresponsible, dare I say it.
Yeah.
But it's a fine mood around here. Some great people watching.
It's absolutely rammed. There's people everywhere. People are playing cornhole. There's all sorts of lights. There's little gnome bands of people that look like...
There's actually, little gnomes,
Yeah, little gnomes everywhere. And the thing about the concourse is that it kind of just keeps going. You need to bring your walking shoes. It goes for miles and miles, longer than I think every time. But if you want to get some tickets, beervana.co.nz, or just get a mixed up for next year, or check out the breweries that have been involved.
Good stuff, mate.
And that new session has just kicked off 6 till 11. It goes tonight, and then tomorrow 11 till 4, then a break, then another 6 till 11. Tickets from beervana.co.nz.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Boom, the White Stripes on Hauraki with Angie here, filling in for the Big Show. Not only have they been prancing about in Wellington at Beervana, you got Beck Sandys and Greg Preble who are hanging out in Christchurch for Go Live this weekend. It's like Hauraki's gone cross country, but Beck's Go Live Christchurch Town Hall tomorrow evening. You're going to be emceeing.
I know, I'm so excited. It is like, have you seen the lineup?
I know that Pluto and Push Push are saying, so I'm like, enough said. Done. Sold.
Yeah. So we've got Volts. We've got Push Push, Pluto, Op Shop, so many. They're all Kiwi bands over 4 stages I think doors open about 6:15 and it finishes up at 11.
And that town hall, when it got refurbished, man, it's such a choice venue. You're going to be lighting up the gold stage. Who's playing on that one?
So Volts are first up, then Push Push, then Op Shop.
And of course, Christchurch boys as well. That's so perfect.
Yeah, it is so cool. And I think there's going to be a really good, as far as what I've heard from people ringing up, an audience who are excited about going to Go Live. Op Shop is one of the main bands they want to go see. So
wow,
pretty cool.
That's so choice. Oh man, well, I mean, it's kind of got everything for everyone with Volts and Push Push in there too. So have a blimmin' ace night. Can you still get tickets for it?
I've sold out.
Okay. Well, I won't be flying down for it then, will I?
No, but I will take photos and I'll fill you in about it when I see you next.
Awesome. All right. So I'm guessing, up the wires at the same time, and people might be really tired going from that and getting up for the All Blacks.
Yeah, it's a full-on weekend, eh?
Oh, yeah, totally. All right, mate. Well, thank you for the update. I can't wait to hear all about it come Monday.
Thanks, Angie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
GNR's November Rain on Hauraki with Angie. There's that week in December, man, when GNR are playing and Queens of the Stone Age, and then there's a whole bunch of Christmas parties and then the end of school. I think I'm going to be intravenously taking electrolytes. Speaking of, the Hauraki Big Show fellas have been at Beervana. Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie reporting from Henry Stadium.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Another special treat for you. We've got another brewer with us, Warren from Double Vision Brewing. How you going, Warren, you mad bastard?
Yeah, good, man. It's been 3 days of setup.
Yeah.
Spent about 40 hours putting stuff together for 2 days. We'll tear it apart when we're done.
You've done a hell of a job over there, mate.
I like that it's very on theme for Double Vision because you've got 2 there to choose from. You've got the Jaeger Yard and the Kaiju Kitchen. It's very Pacific Rim sort of vibes, which I like. You've actually brought over some beers for us, Warren. Take us through. And then I saw your colleague came over and dropped you off. What did you say, a 10%er? Yeah. You're out of control there. Stitch up there. 10%er.
That's the sort of brew I used to make in my home brewing days.
That's the boss. That's the monarch. So that keeps in touch the Jaeger and the Kaijus. And you've also brought me over, is this an IPA? Yeah, that's a Jaeger. That's an NZ IPA. Yep. And that's kind of beginning of the year. This is the first year we've tried to grow up a little bit, to have a bit of a theme.
Yeah.
This year we said, all right, we're going to do a theme throughout the year. So we had Jaeger is the Pacific Rim, kind of like Pacific Hop series.
Yes.
And so we started with Origins, and then we did a fresh hop version. Right. And now that we're out of fresh hop, we're kind of going that mecca, like dust level. So we're doing cryo hops, hop teeth, hop oils, and like enhanced. Holy. So it's kind of like a leveled up. Holy. So if you taste in there, there's like heat. Cheers, bro. Yeah, cheers, bro.
And how long have you guys been in existence for? You pretty new to the business, or you've been going a long time?
This is actually our 10th year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're celebrating 10 years, and we've had our brewery at Miramar for about 8 years.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, good.
And when you do a festival like this, do you notice a bit of a bounce afterwards in terms of sales and stuff, just because people are made aware of you and who you are?
Yeah, I think for us it's like huge community here for us. Like,
yeah,
we're really lucky in Wellington. We have such a cool brew community. Like, if we need help, our neighborhood brewery, like our neighbors are Parrot Dog.
Yeah.
And then probably like Waitoa up in Hataitai. And anyone needs hops, lids, chemicals, anything, we all trade each other.
Good.
Yeah, good.
We meet up with each other's like sales teams, meet up and talk strategy, and yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And I think that when something like this happens, it's just a reminder. You know, a lot of these people know about us because it's a tight community, but us doing something like this, we're known for our design and creativity.
Yeah.
And so we try to reflect what's on that to be in the beers.
Right.
And for us, it gives that little boost for people to be reminded when they're in grocery or at a venue they ask for us.
Yeah.
Well, it's bloody massive. Nobody's going to miss it. If you are at Beervana, go over to the Double Vision Brewing Station. Check out the Yagi Art and the Kaiju Kitchen. It's right opposite the Hauraki setup with the silent throbber tent. Go see that. Actually, go have a Double Vision beer and then get in there. And thanks for my IPA. Cheers.
On your Boise's, we'll be catching up with them in a little bit, in two shakes actually, after I play some Green Day and the Killers after these.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Killers, all these things that I've done on Hauraki. Andrew here, filling in for the Hauraki Big Show boys who have been hanging out at Beervana in Wellington.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's us done and dusted down here. Now we can just be civilians, fellas, and just enjoy ourselves at Beervana.
Jace, I've spoken to the Wellington team here that have been hosting us so graciously, and I've organised a helium balloon to attach to your belt just so that we don't keep losing you in the crowd.
Yeah, cool.
It's happened a few times, and I'm a little bit concerned you're going to get lost amongst the people.
Although the last time we did that, we found them stuck in the ceiling.
And I can tell you, given that it's a stadium, it's a bloody high ceiling here.
It's been a bloody good weekend all round. Great to have a live show last night, which is the first time in, it must be 6 months.
Good to be back into it.
Yeah.
And then I want to say, where were we? What was it? Bethel Woods.
Yep.
They were great. Great little setup they've got there. Beervana, it's been an absolute pleasure being down here again. It's going off. As Mogi said, I actually think it's the best one ever yet as well.
Yeah, they do make it bigger and bigger every year. Tuatara brought us down too. Shout out to Tuatara.
Yes.
And look at that. I'm going to go back over to our mates at Double Vision, I reckon.
You won't,
because that thing is friggin' you. After I responsibly finish my espresso nitro stoutini.
Yeah, good stuff.
9.2%.
Hey, make sure you check out the Instagram. Make sure you check out the podcast.
Yep.
We'll be back same time, same place on Monday afternoon. Till then, you backbones. Bye.
If you want tickets for tomorrow, beervana.co.nz. My nephew's on security down there over the weekend, so you guys better be well behaved. On to some mandatory Bowie before I get out of here. Suffragette City on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Grunty production on that new one for Midway Breaks. The boys from Tauranga back with a brand new one called Hyacinth for locals only. And that is me done and dusted. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Friday. The Hauraki Big Show fellas will be back in the hot seat 4 p.m. Monday, hopefully recovered with plenty of responsible hydration from Beervana over the weekend. If you do want to head along to Beervana tomorrow, a couple more sessions, beervana.co.nz. Go the Waz and the OBs, eh?